2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Welcome to Quail Hollow Club. I'm Luke Elvey with my mate Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, this golf course really smacks you in the face straight out of the gates, doesn't it?
512 yards, par 4. Thank you very little. Dogleg to the right, bunkers down the left-hand side. Only reserved for the long hitters, but the second shot to a very narrow green that sits down below the player. It's a very difficult opening hole. You make 4 here, you're pretty happy.
Let's get down to the action. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
That one's heading down Broadway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Down on the third hole as Justin Thomas gets ready to hit.
Okay, let's get back to the action. The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Opting for the 6 iron. Right up in the canopy of the trees.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh my.
That was a sensational play.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And after this hole, that's how it looks. And with that now, back to level par. Teeing off here at the third hole. Well, it'd be nice to see them bounce back after the drop shot at the last. Yeah, that one will play. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, nice looking putt. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Going with the 7. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, what a great stroke. And he holds it. What a putt.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 8 iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. This one has eyes for the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Second shot here on the 6th. close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And that puddle drop. Well done. Now 7 shots behind after that. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Second shot here on the 7th. Opting for the 5-wood. Great looking shot this. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Big chance here. He's made it for eagle. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. That shot's so good, we need to have another look. He's in a share of 12th place. Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last. Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot at the 8th. That's incredible. That was dialed in. A chance for the top 10 here if you can make this.
Starts off on a good line.
Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
That will drive you bats.
He's in a share of 15th.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. That's a good-looking shot there. Currently -5. Opting for the 4-iron here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Whew. Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This putt coming up is for birdie. A good stroke. And that's for birdie. Well holed. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, I'm down on the 10th hole. This is a look at Gary Woodland.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The back 9 at Quail Hollow presents all sorts of challenges, Rich, and it opens up with a generous offering here at the 10th.
The bunker down the left-hand side is only carried with the longest of tee shots. Leave it a little bit out to right. You're going to have some tree trouble on your second shot.
The interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their third. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. This is a good chance. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Well, I wonder what happens with this approach. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the pace. Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Ooh. Lovely effort, that. Yeah, you'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here on the 12th.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down here on the 13th, fellas, this is Gary Woodland's next shot. And this for the birdie.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? Par putt coming up here. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. He's currently in a share of 11th place. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Oh my goodness. An opportunity to make their par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 6 under for the round.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
But when you stand on the tee here at the 14th at Quail Hollow Club, Rich, you're given 2 choices. Do you lay up or go for it?
It begs you to take out the big stick and go for it. However, most days the proper play is take an iron out and lay it up down the right-hand side, opening up the green for the second shot.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. 13 feet to the cup.
This one's looking good.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago? I can watch shots like this all day, every day. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Oh, well done. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. They're in the bunker, but a chance to get up and down. Wow. Wow, that's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. And here we are with their fourth. 5 strokes behind our leader. Oh, that was pure. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Now 5 strokes behind. As you find your way to the 16th hole at Quail Hollow Club, you're reminded that you're entering the Green Mile.
Again, only the long players can carry the bunker down the right-hand side. Hit it out to the left, avoid that bunker, and give yourself the best opportunity to find the green in 2.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, this one's right at the pin. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. A 7-footer right here. Good looking putt. Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? Let's recap this long-range effort. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. You've got to hit a number of big boy shots here at Quail Hollow Club, and none bigger than the tee shot at the par 3 17th.
Luke, time to step up and make the best swing of the day on this challenging par 3 17th. Find the center of the green, and you're a happy player.
11 feet to the cup. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Let's head to the last hole for this wonderful highlight. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. From around 180 yards out. 3 behind our leader. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot this. Make this, and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. And with that putt, concludes this players round. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Well, that day is in the books, Rich, and this player seems to be going along quite nicely, don't you think?
Absolutely fantastic start from this player. Let's see how they progress over the next few rounds.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night. This PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have your company for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Oh, just missed. Just a 4-footer remaining. It's on a good line. Nicely holed. And for par. He's currently tied for 9th. Time to tee off at the second. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here, and they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. If it's up, it could be in. That's well holed. Currently 10 under for the event. This hole here is a par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Opting for the 5-iron. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Good putt that. He finds himself in a share of 11th. Teeing off here at the 4th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. Oh, what a stroke. Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm taking a look at Cameron Champ's game down here on the 14th.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
That's really not what they were looking for.
This lie's not great.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. He has this putt to save his par. Just didn't drop. This next putt is for bogey. And down it goes. Currently 9 under for the event. This hole is a par 3. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This one might roll into the rough. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
He's got a 31-foot putt at least.
That's outstanding. What a putt. And it's worth taking another look at that one. Now out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Teeing off here at the 7th. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Going with a 3-wood here. This one looks like it's going left. Lining up from the sand now. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Good look at a birdie here. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
He finds himself in a share of 14th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Second shot here on the 8th. Lining up the birdie putt here. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now at 11 under for the event. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. He may be thinking about going for the green here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt from around 18 feet. It's tracking. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. We have a par 5 on this one. But there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
Well, they are in the sand, obviously, but sitting pretty good, actually. I think they might be able to get a hold of this.
Getting ready to play their third. Well played, mate. Good opportunity coming up. Make this putt, and you'll move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. And that's their fourth birdie of the day. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Trailing by 7 after that hole. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. Quality shot, that one. That's great momentum. 4 birdies on the trot. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Wow, that's misjudged. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well done. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Isn't this where they hit from yesterday?
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Yeah, that one's looking good.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
It was on a good line. And this one will be for bogey. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Going with the 4-iron here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough.
Yeah, they parred this hole yesterday, but from easier circumstances today, a little more difficult, but still doable.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Not a bad line, this. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. That's heading into the rough, I think. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand.
Well, Luke, they birdied the hole yesterday. Good luck today on repeating that birdie.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. It's on a great line. I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Second shot here on the 15th. Interesting choice of the driver here. Oh my, that's a putrid lie. Can he get out of here?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Putting for birdie. Don't mind the look of this. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Now 7 shots behind after that. We have a par 4 on this one. Not a bad line, this one. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Opting for the 6 iron. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. And that putt will end up short. And this one is for his par. Ooh, right by the hole. Yeah, not much to sweat there. Tommy Fleetwood has a one-shot advantage over the field. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Yes, but married now. That means when you get sick, I take care of you. And
Opting for the four-iron here.
The excitement, it's starting, you can hear it.
Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier. Lining up for his third now. And back to the course with the live action. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
7 feet to the cup.
Putt is underway.
Oh, damn it.
Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
I know you're joking, but I'd be okay with that.
Oh, well played.
Question? Well, of course. You're going to sleep with Amy? That's awfully personal. We don't show...
Looks to be going west side.
What's the deal?
This one needs to kick left. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Alright, come on. Be serious. Look, you guys have been going out a long time. She would clearly like to have a physical relationship with you. So what are you doing?
Oh, so close. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
I'm quite fond of Amy. So what's the problem? Danny,
And that will do it for this player today.
I have been uncomfortable with the sort of physical contact that comes easily up.
So not a bad effort here on day 2, Rich, but it looks like they've got a bit of work left on the table.
Well, they've got a lot of work right now. They had a good round of golf, but unfortunately everybody around them had a better round of golf. So they are a ways back, and they need to make something happen tomorrow.
A year ago, that would have been...
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Give up your half of the 3D printer? Yes. Can you please make that out to Bernadette? Taking off the joint account until I learn the value of money.
Hello, everyone. Delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have your company for this third round action. Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beam. And Rich, Do you fancy this player's chances?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage.
Over here, I was thinking the turbulence could be reduced if we just
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament.
I didn't notice. How could you not this? Well, I was too busy squishing all the desirable parts of
Looking great now.
Well, what a lovely putt to make.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a quality
Number
looking shot,
8.
this one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot. Here on the second
I'm
hole.
feeling alright.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
3 feet over here to the hole. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
He finds himself currently tied for 12th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 7.
This one is chewing fiber.
14 feet to the cup.
It's called the art of conversation. Okay, your turn. That was a huge score. Good.
Tracking. And that will drop in birdie. Currently 15 under par for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here.
Contains estrogen-limiting compounds. I think your morning Cocoa Puffs are
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
And it's time to recap that play. Tommy Fleetwood currently finds himself with a 2-shot buffer over the field. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. You like that, didn't you? Well, this would be a good putt to hole. This will move you into first place. Oh, so close. And that brings to an end that hole. Well, that'll give him a big boost. Promoted to the top of the leaderboard. Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Leonard Wade, what? Dobby the elf guy who looks southern.
And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event.
Oh, fuck.
That's frustrating. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
Here you go. Come on in. But you don't say thank you?
Ooh, nice line. Yeah, you'll take that. And top spot on the leaderboard to boot. Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That's heading for the fairway.
Exactly. It's kind of tough developing this dangerous
Playing from around 210 yards here.
horrible anal leakage. Is there a good anal leakage?
Going with the 5-wood. That might be one club too many.
Bernie's idea to rebrand this stuff as a cure for constipation.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
Make lemonade.
Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's it going to
Oh, guys, he's got about 21 feet to go here.
My mom's been kind of an emotional
This one looking
Okay.
really good.
Oh, for fuck's
Okay,
sake.
steady now. Always nice to hold those for birdie.
Sorry.
And Tommy Fleetwood heads the field. Short par fours to me are one of the best holes in the game. Do you get after it or lay back? That should find the fairway.
Really? What do you got going on?
Time for the second shot at the 8th.
Hit a few hot spots, see if I can get lucky. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You pay $15 to park. You stand on the sidewalk for an hour until you break down and get the bouncer.
Well, this is a putt for the lead. Keep your focus.
Bar where you drink an $18 Cosmopolitan. Then you stare at a pretty girl and imagine your perfect life together, your children.
This one's dialed in.
While she leaves with the guy who plays
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Well, what a way to make a move to the top of the leaderboard. Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. Teeing off now on a short par 5. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th.
Like Bert and Ernie. Guys, you can teach me stuff.
Going with the 5-iron here.
I've had it. I am done. I can't go with them for one more minute.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Is that wrong? No. It's great. It's terrific. I just can't help feel bad about Sheldon. I mean, how's he gonna get by without you?
Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Oh, how handy is that? Move him into top spot. He's currently sitting in 3rd place.
All right. You know how in Harry
We've
Potter
reached the
at
beginning of the back
Hogwarts,
9.
Ron
The
didn't-
team's yours at the 10th.
Harry started dating Ron Fister. Harry and Ginny get together.
Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Sorry.
That's in the sand.
Birdie on this hole yesterday, but highly doubtful from the lie they have today.
Please. The only thing he needs to do for us is his whipping boy, his stooge, his doormat. Well, you know what they say, babe.
Ooh, good shot. Got a fair piece of that ball. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only a few shots off the pace.
No, I do. It's just, it's a really big step. We're together all the time, financially.
Playing their 4th shot. Just 3 back from the leader. High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead.
I got nothing. Great. I'll go get my stuff.
Oh,
Never
for
mind.
fuck's sakes.
Just go and make the next one you stand over. And this one will be for double bogey.
Make this work.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Tommy Fleetwood currently finds himself with a 2-shot buffer over the field. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Double bogey at last. Hopefully they can shake that off.
Oh, please. You're a tall glass of brown water. Half dessert.
Well, I really couldn't. But I've had a lovely time eating your brisket and hearing about the things you've had removed from your body over the years. Didn't know you could have a cyst inside another cyst.
The doctor said they were like Russian nesting dolls. Well, if you have to go, how about I put a little doggy bag together for you?
That was lovely. Thank you. Mrs. Wolowitz, are you okay?
Don't mind me. I just cry when I'm lonely and have nothing nothing to live for.
I suppose I could stay for some dessert.
Great. You like chocolate chip cheesecake?
Sure.
I'll make one.
One vintage Mr. Mixelplick action figure. That's limits.
Children's toy.
One Star Trek, The Next Generation phaser. That's limits.
Children's toy.
One Game of Thrones Collector's Edition long clawed sword. Leonard and I bought that together. That's a bit of an ethical conundrum. I'll keep it.
So, what's your plan moving forward?
I suppose I'll have to find and cultivate a new roommate. What a task that will be. Do you know how uncivilized Leonard was when I took him in?
No.
Oh, it took me forever to get him on a bathroom schedule. He would just go when it struck him.
Like a dog boy.
Exactly.
What if you could find a roommate who was a scientist and already familiar and comfortable with space?
That would be ideal. If a person like that existed, I would sign on, no further questions asked.
Great. Here I am. Aren't I your perfect roommate? Think about it, Sheldon. I'm not a stranger. We're intellectually compatible. I'm willing to chauffeur you around town. And your personality quirks, which others find abhorrent or rage-inducing, I find cute as a button. What do you think? Tell me one reason why this isn't a fantastic idea. See? You can't. I'm gonna go see if Lenny's room is big enough for my waterbed.
Good buddy Leonard. Good buddy Leonard. Good buddy Leonard.
What do you want?
Hey, good buddy. I'll make you some soy hot chocolate, and then I'll tell you about our exciting new devil may care bathroom policy.
Cut to the chase, Sheldon.
Okay, Amy's decided she wants to move in with me, so I need you to come back home, you lovable scamp. That's a lot of product.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, take this. Suddenly, Sheldon wants me back because Amy wants to move in with him.
Really? We don't care about each other. It just means things are moving at a pace you're not comfortable with.
He doesn't want to live with her, then he should tell her how he feels.
Maybe he doesn't know how to say it without hurting her feelings.
Feelings? What am I, a hippie at a love-in? No. The problem is she laid out a series of logical arguments that I couldn't refute.
That is the worst, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Sheldon. I can't help you. Oh, spoiler alert. This door's about to slam in your face.
Oh, there you are. When do I get a key to our apartment?
I go last night with my mom.
Okay, I guess.
What time did you leave?
Actually, I'm still young.
You spent the night?
Yeah. After dinner, we watched a rerun of Rockford Files, and then she opened a bottle of green sherry, and the next thing I know, she was tucking me into your bed.
Or my pajamas?
silk pajamas on satin sheets. I slid out of the bed like 3 times.
You up? You ready for breakfast?
Oh boy, breakfast.
Raj, listen to me. You need to get out of bed.
But I have a cream sherry hangover and I smell princes.
If you don't leave now, food and you'll
Hello, home record.
What did I do?
You gave Leonard somewhere to go. You ended up buying his and hers back towels. Like I never dry myself with something that has the best of Cardinal on it.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at this.
Great. Kick him out. Start everybody again. You think this is bad? It's just a matter of time before I see Amy's legs stuck in the shower.
Man, I've seen those legs. You might want to use the Drano.
Hold on. If you don't want to live with Leonard, why don't you just tell me?
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. That's not the outcome they were after.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And down she goes. Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 3-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, looking like 22 feet to the hole from here, guys.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And in it goes for the par. Let's hope he's not stopping to think about tomorrow. Tommy Fleetwood way out in front. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? That's a solid par. Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. Well, now we find ourselves on the strategy. Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
That's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Ooh. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And that's 8 birdies today. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. Tommy Fleetwood, our clear leader today. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? Not bad. Time for the second shot at the 15th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
A spot in the all-important top 5 coming up if you can hold this. And there it is. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. And Tommy Fleetwood heads the field. Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last. That should find the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That should find the surface. This putt is for a share of second. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
This one's tracking. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
That's a fine performance by the Englishman, Tommy Fleetwood, miles out in front. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
That dog will hunt.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Opting for the 5-iron. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. And here we are with the third shot. Whew. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And that signs off on today's round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 5th place.
Absolutely, Luke. Can't wait to do it again tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Hello and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have your company for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
In the top 5, starting the final round. So it's been a good week, but it will only be a successful week if they get the win come day's end. Lots of golf to be played and some good opportunities ahead.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
Absolutely. You love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. He finds himself in a share of 4th.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Here we are at the second tee. Well, this should find the short grass. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one might need to set. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, this looks pure. And down she goes from outside the range.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
They had a good result yesterday. Can't see why they wouldn't have another good one today.
Should find the green here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Going with the 6-iron here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Well, that looked good for a long way. Easy par, that. Step aside, everyone else. Now, number one. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Handy effort, that one. Playing from around 150 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. All right, John. How's this putt looking?
Well, guys, he's got about 21 feet to go here.
Yeah, fair effort. Didn't have to sweat that par putt. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Opting for the 3-wood. This one might need to get down a little.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Well, that's a handy shot. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. That's disappointing.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And Tommy Fleetwood heads the field. You've arrived at a par 4.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Second shot here on the 8th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That one's heading down Broadway. Well, they're obviously playing to a game plan here, because I remember they were hit in from this similar spot yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday. Will they have the same results today?
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. 19 feet to the cup. Get in. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Let's hope he's not stopping to think about tomorrow. Tommy Fleetwood way out in front. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back nine, the 10th. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Interesting choice of the driver here. Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Get in the hole. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, they're going to need to be careful getting out of this one. It is deep, deep into this rough.
Smart shot. Always back into the fairway as a safe play. And here we are with the third shot. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And he needs this to save par. And well holed. Let's move on. Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Time now for the fourth shot. Time for the fifth shot. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Tommy Fleetwood, our clear leader today. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Going with the 5-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
And coming up well short.
getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. How close was that to going down? 16 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
Good looking shot this. From the sand, looking to get up and down.
Well, Luke, they birdied the hole yesterday. Good luck today on repeating that birdie.
This one's for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. That's a fine performance by the Englishman, Tommy Fleetwood, miles out in front. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Second shot here on the 15th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well struck. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, he's got about 28 feet to the cup from here.
Just didn't drop. And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. And Tommy Fleetwood heads the field. Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you take on this 16th hole. Needs to make a move soon. That's some good golf right there. Well, this player's certainly finding this spot a couple of times this week.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
A bit short with that effort.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that was a beauty. Can make this one. It's for par. Okay, let's head to the next. Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. And we've arrived at a par 3. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. This is from miles away. Ouch, that hurts. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Let's hope he's not stopping to think about tomorrow. Tommy Fleetwood way out in front. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th. Not a bad line, this one. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not as similar results as yesterday.
Going with the 7. Oh, come on, sit. That's been an impressive display today. This for a 66. It was on a good line. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. This one's online. And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close. Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
Luke, to start off that way, it's a dream. But let's face it, this player wasn't strong enough to continue with that. And I think they finished about where I expected them to.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks. Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the TGC Championship is about to start. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem in the booth. And Rich, let's get right into it. Take us through the opening hole of this course.
Opening hole at Vaquero Valley Golf Club is normally a par 5 for the members, but they've moved the tee box up. From the back tees this week, it'll play at its most 531 yards. Downhill tee shot, you want to avoid those bunkers both right and left. Should you find them, you're going to end up laying up out to the right-hand side. You find the fairway, you've got a decent look at this well-bunkered green. All in all, a par 4 here, and you're screaming to the second hole with a big smile on your face.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. A bit low on that one. Solid par putt, that. Starting the round at even par. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Second shot on the second. Nicely done. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fairway.
Well, it looks like this is about 21 feet.
Go in. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. Sitting at -4. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Choosing the 9-iron here. Wonderfully played. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Go on, get in the hole. Top effort, that. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 1 under for the day. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
This is Gary Woodland, guys, and we are down here on the 6th hole.
And from the bunker here. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Going with the 4-iron here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Never quite hit that.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And that will take him to 1 under. Time to tee off at the 6th. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. One of the best iron players in the game, Jim Furyk.
Oh, check this out, showing us how it's done from the sand.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That was wonderfully done. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Going with a 3-wood here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier.
Second shot here.
This would be a great up and down. John, have you got a read on this one?
And this looks like the better part of a 40-footer, maybe even more. I'm going to go with 42 feet for this one.
Oh, so close. And sadly, that'll just be a bogey here. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Going with the pitching wedge here. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Okay, I'm on the 18th hole, and Jim Furyk is just getting ready.
Let's return to live play now. They say longevity is the greatest judge of any career, Rich, and this man's had one of the longest on tour. Jim Furyk. He seems to be one of those fine motor vehicles that just keeps on keeping on.
I'm in awe of players of Jim Furyk's standard where the game, distance-wise, has passed him by. Yet, he's still able to compete in the biggest tournaments that carry the most importance, the majors, the Players' Championship, the WGCs. He's absolutely in the mix and a danger to win any event that he tees it up in. I don't know how he is motivated after being out there for so long, but I applaud it.
Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Atta boy, good shot. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. This hole here is a par 4. Oh, that's a wild one. This one's heading over the stakes. Sitting at 1 under. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Playing their 4th shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 16 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Hey, nice looking line. Well holed. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Par 3s are always fun. See if he can knock it close. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down here on the 13th, this is Kevin Kisner.
Getting ready to play their third. Let's get back to it, shall we? This would be a great up and down from this spot. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. That's frustrating. And this one is for bogey. Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign.